Hey guys, today we are going to learn how to make paper or parchment out of vegetables. You literally only need some vegetables that you might have in your fridge that are too soft or not really good to eat anymore, like maybe you've had them a little bit too long, and a pot with water to boil, a cutting board, and a knife. And I'm going to walk you through everything and it'll be super fun. All right guys, so here you see I have a cucumber that one side of it is kind of getting soggy. This side of the cucumber is fine. I can eat that part. But I'm going to cut it in half and use this half of the vegetable. I have a couple knives and I have a pot of water that I'm going to now turn on to boil. Alright guys, so as you can see, you need really thin slices. And sometimes they'll fall apart like that, but that's okay because when we make our paper, we're going to be overlapping these. So adults might have to help you with this, or your family might have to do this together, but thinly sliced pieces. And then once your water's boiling, you're going to put all the slices in the water and you're going to leave it boil for maybe an hour, like a while. Alright guys, so I have my cucumber slices boiling in the water. The water's not quite boiling yet, but I'm going to let it sit here for about an hour. I have it on a little bit higher than medium heat, but medium heat is fine, and leave it simmer and boil for a while, and I will tell you the next step. Guys, so I think my cucumbers are ready to come out of the water. You can see that the cucumbers have turned kind of transparent and see-through. That's what you want. Some of this, like this one, could go longer. This one could go longer. So I'm gonna leave it for a few more minutes, get my screen ready, and then I'll show you how we're gonna do this. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have a towel laid down on my counter, and I have another towel in my hand. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna press the cucumbers dry and flat. So with my fork, I'm gonna get a piece. And I'm gonna keep laying them out until all of them are out of the water. Right, guys, so now that you have your vegetables laid out on your towel, go ahead and place your other towel right over top. And if you have a roller, like for baking, you can go ahead and roll it over. I'm just gonna use my hands and squeeze it down and press it down. And I might even use this to lean on. And then I'll show you the next. All right guys, so I pressed my cucumbers and now I have a screen. I'm using a pizza screen because it has holes in it. You can use any kind of screen, any kind of pan, just as long as it has some holes in it so water can drip through it. And I'm gonna have paper towels, 2 connected, and I'm going to start laying out my cucumber slices almost like a weaving. You gotta be careful because they're very fragile because they're thin slices, but you wanna have them overlap a little. because some of them have holes in them, and that's fine. So I'm just overlapping them, making sure they all touch another part of a cucumber, and then I will show you what's next. All right, so as you can see, I laid out my design. I have everything overlapping, and what we're gonna do now is the other half of our paper towel. We're gonna go right on top. I'm gonna press this down, get all the water out and soaked up on my towel. And then after I do that, I'm gonna fold this towel again right over top and place it right over top of the paper, and then get a heavy book or something heavy and press it on top and leave it sitting for a few hours. And then every couple hours, like once in the morning, once in the afternoon, once in the evening, come out, undo this, take the paper towel carefully off. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I didn't have an actual press or anything super heavy, so I just used my dishes. So you can use your dishes to pile on top of something heavy to press down the paper. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these off, and I'm going to replace these paper towels or dry these paper towels and then place them back like twice a day. If you don't, then your paper is going to get moldy and then it won't be any good to use. So just make sure every few hours you're checking and you're making sure that the paper towel is dry and the towels are dry. All right, so as you can see, I transferred my vegetable paper onto the back of a paper plate while my paper towels dry. I'm going to replace my paper towels and then put this towel on top just like I had it before, and then stack my plates on top. And then once you do that, after a couple days, it's going to be fully dry and it's going to dry a little bit stiff. And then what you can do is get Mod Podge or Elmer's glue or some kind of shellac, anything that's a glue type of a substance, and just brush that over top and it'll preserve the paper for you. I'll probably do a shellac or a Mod Podge, but you don't even have to if you don't want to. That will just protect it so it will last a longer time. But that's pretty much it. And then once it's all finished, they look really pretty hanging up in the window once they're all dry. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, guys.